Hey there, hi there, ho there, friends. It's your old pal Michael from Travelmation Travel. And I'm here today interviewing one of my good friends from Carnival Cruise Lines, Megan Huffman. Here's just a little bit of the chat we had earlier today.
In the main dining room, we've got the chocolate melting cake, which is a fun favorite of all of our guests. And then on our new ships, and I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about that, but the Carnival the Mardi Gras, the Carnival Celebration, and the Carnival Jubilee, we have specialty dining that is included. Our Chibang and our Kachina are included as specialty dining options. So I think that Carnival offers the most inclusive choices in our dining. Plus, we just announced our partnership with Emerald Lagasse, and he is revamping menus on board, and we have new menu items coming on board all of our main dining rooms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't go on a Carnival and not get Guy's Burgers, and I'm super excited for Big Chicken. Is that what that was called? Big Chicken?
Yeah, Shaq's Big Chicken.
Shaq,
So Shaquille O'Neal. Yes. And these are his mother's recipes. So you've got fried chicken sandwiches. We've got grilled chicken sandwiches there. Chicken tenders. We do chicken biscuits in the morning and egg biscuits, and that is absolutely complimentary. So it goes along the lines of Guy's Burgers and then also Blue Iguana Cantina. Have you tried that yet?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, Blue Iguana Cantina is on board all the ships, again, complimentary, made to order, Mexican, our burritos, our tacos, our salads up there. So, and my favorite part about Blue Iguana is in the morning, you can get an egg burrito, and nobody knows where you got it from.
That's awesome. Well, I'm out here on the West Coast, so if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about some of your offerings out here on the West Coast, and then we'll kind of talk about everything that you guys offer. But you guys have, I think, 5 ships that are pretty consistently going out of the West Coast. And that's the Panorama, the Radiance, the Miracle, the Legend, and Legend, and now the new Firenze. Is that how you say it?
Firenze. Firenze. It is Italian. Firenze.
Perfect. And that's the new Italian style ship that you guys have coming out, right?
It is. And that is coming out in the spring. And this is our fun Italian style concept. So we already have this ship out of New York with the Carnival Venezia. So we already have this concept sailing. And the Firenze is going to be a sister ship. And basically, it is all the things that you know and love about Carnival. The Guy's Burgers, our cantina, our food, our service, the people on board. All of those things are going to be the same. It's just going to be on this beautiful Italian designed ship. The reason why is that these were ships that were part of our sister company, Costa, and we were able to utilize these in the U.S. market so that more clients could come on board and experience them. So Carnival Firenze. The pictures, have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I watched a couple videos. It's got a very old school cruise vibe when you walk into it. And I can't wait. I have clients that I've already booked for one of his birthdays on, it's either the first or second sailing out of California. So I've already got people I've been pushing to it. And I would love to get anybody that wants to go on it. Let me know. Now, what I like about Carnival on the West Coast is you have options on size of ships. Like my father does not like big ships. He likes small, intimate ships. And you've got yours kind of vary a little bit. You've got some of the smaller ones, which I think like the Miracle is down to 2,000 guests, right around there, all the way up. And I think the Panorama's over 4,000 or right around 4,000. So good size ships.
Good size ships and different size ships.
Yeah.
I will tell you the Miracle, it's a great size ship. It's one of our Spirit class ships in the Miracle. And this class of ship has a private, not a private, but a secret kind of area on the ship that really, unless you know and go looking for it, you kind of just can't stumble upon it. But it's at the very, very front of the ship, and it's an enclosed promenade down on one of the lower decks. It's kind of right outside of the showroom, and it's really cool because it kind of goes all the way around the front of the ship, and it has big picture windows. So it's interior, it's inside with windows, but it's really kind of cool because it's almost like you're in a little cave. I love that area on board these ships. It's like right at the front of the bow.
That is so cool. I'm gonna have to get on that ship to go check that out. On my
Yeah.
birthday, we're doing the Radiance, and I'm excited for that ship. It's a classic. I mean, it's a great ship. The Panorama has something that not a lot of the older ships have, and that's with some of the fun activities with, like, I think it's the Sky Ride. Is that what it's called?
So the Panorama does. It's got the Sky Course, and this is a bicycle that is that you pedal, and it's on a track, and you actually will go around the whole track. It's really easy. It's not too hard, and if you do get stuck, we do have somebody that will come behind you and kind of scoot you around and pedal you around. So no worries there. In addition to that Sky bike ride, and that is free, by the way. There's no additional charges for that. We also have Sky Course, which is our ropes course extended up in the air. That's on the Panorama. And the Panorama has Sky Zone, which is a trampoline park inside the ship. It's the only ship that has Sky Zone.
That is awesome. So there's a lot of really cool adventures for us West Coasters as opposed to everyone else on the East Coast who's got all the ports they can go to. We still got some really cool stuff over here for us. That's just a quick little drive away. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
So
And before we leave the Panorama, let me just tell
yeah,
you, because this is one of my favorite spots on board. I was fortunate enough when the Panorama did come out that I was able to get on board the ship. And we have the Heroes Tribute Bar on board the Panorama. So this is the Heroes Tribute Bar. It is all about our military, celebrating our military. We have put these bars since on all of our newer ships. And what I love is a percentage of the proceeds to the purchases in the Heroes Tribute Bar goes to Operation Homefront to support our military. So if you're on board the Panorama, go check out the Heroes Military Tribute Bar.
absolutely. That's awesome. So earlier you were talking about multi-generational. What is the ideal target audience for Carnival for their clients?
That's a hard one because you know what? We always say we are anywhere from 2 to 92. We're anywhere in between, right? But I will tell you, we've got a strong focus on multi-generational, like I was saying. So we see a lot of families traveling together. So the grandkids, the parents, and the grandparents. And the reason why Carnival is so perfect is just because I was saying earlier, all of the inclusiveness of what Carnival offers, and then also all of the different activities and the entertainment that is enjoyable no matter what your tastes are. So you're not having to do all these plannings or trying to pick activities that, one set of people will like, but others won't. So we really find that that is, appeals to our multi-generational. And of course, our kids program is on board. So we do a lot of families, which also ties into multi-generational. But our kids programs start at age 2. So we're the youngest in the cruise industry. We love that about Carnival. And we run our children's programs all the way up to age 17 with lots of activities, packed activities from 9 in the morning until 10 p.m. There's never any extra charges. So I think that's another reason why multi-generational, like traveling together, families traveling together, love cruising on Carnival.
Absolutely. Now, my girls, I have two little girls. Well, three little girls. One's not so little anymore. But my two youngest fell in love with Dr. Seuss and the Seuss Parade and doing all that and the Build-A-Bear. Those two things. In fact, their teddy bears are somewhere around the house here. They still have them since 2019. They play with them all the time. They absolutely love it. They love the kids club. It's just great. And then there's the casino. There's so much to do. It's really a great time.
It really is. And then, of course, if you really want to get away from it all, you can go relax in the spa or do something else. So, we pride ourselves in that. And I think that's really what pairs to that multi-generational. And I will tell you
Absolutely.
this.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. This is kind of new. It kind of came on the scene last year a lot. Skip generational. Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
I know. That is when you're skipping a generation. So the grandparents are taking the grandkids and leaving the parents at home, or the parents are doing their own vacation and the grandparents are taking the grandkids. We're calling it skip generational. And we're finding that a Carnival cruise is a perfect way for them to do that because it's very easy. like the children's program, everybody's on board the ship. It makes it easy for the grandkids or the grandparents to be able to have these activities, and they get to dine with their grandkids. And of course, they get to give them, 24-hour ice cream, which is always great and complimentary. So Skip Generational, look for that coming up, because I think it's going to be big in 2024 too.
Don't tell my parents about that. My kids would be gone all the time. So, excuse me. Let's talk about some other itineraries. What are some of your favorite itineraries that Carnival is offering right now?
So I have to say that I am based over on the East Coast. So I have not sailed out of the West Coast in a while. So I know that there are some great places over out of Long Beach. So I definitely know that, Michael, you're going to have way more information about that than me. So I will tell you that because I'm normally over on the East Coast cruising, here are some of my favorites. It is our destinations where we've created them. We call them our private destinations. They may not be a private island, but our private destinations. For example, Amber Cove is in the Dominican Republic. We built a beautiful cruise ship center there, and it's just an easy way to relax and enjoy a port. Very similar is Grand Turk. Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos. This is a wonderful cruise ship center as well. That's probably one of my favorites because not only do you have the lagoon style pool, but you also have over a mile of beach to enjoy in this. There's some shore excursions as well, but just if you want to relax and get off the ship, you walk right off the ship, you're right at the port, and it's beautiful. So I really do like our Grand Turk port as well.
That's pretty cool.
Now I'm going to tell you, I'm sure that you've seen this, but I don't know if your listeners know about this really exciting destination that we are building that will be available in 2025. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, please tell me.
Yes, Celebration Key. This is our brand new destination that we are building in the Bahamas, Grand Bahama Island, and we are building it from scratch. It's going to be over a mile along of beaches, plus an entire resort-style cruise ship center, as well as amazing slides and just restaurants and everything you can imagine. This is it's actually already on itineraries that are July of 25 and beyond. So I know if you've got any of your West Coast friends over there that want to make it over, look at some itineraries for July of next year or beyond and look for Celebration Key that's on the itinerary.
Right. Yeah,
It's
that
really
sounds
cool.
like a blast. Now, where do you have to port from? Can you go from Galveston to get there? Can you take the Jubilee?
So Galveston, I do not believe. I have to double check. I don't think Galveston has got Celebration Key on there for their because
Are they staying more West Coast?
Yeah, I was going to say
okay.
yes. I'll have to. Yeah, I'm not positive of that one.
Yeah, that's okay. The Jubilee is such a beautiful ship. It's gorgeous. I love it. I'm so excited to go on it.
Yes. And, with that class, the XL class ship, we already have the Mardi Gras that is sailing and the Carnival Celebration that's sailing, just like the Carnival Jubilee. And of course, her first sailing was right in December 23rd, which was really cool. And that ship class offers so many different dining venues and entertainment venues. One of her key features is the 3-level high Grand Central area that not only is a great area to just meet and hang out in, but we have shows, and it's in the middle of the atrium. Gorgeous, gorgeous shows, aerial acts, singing, dancing. And in addition, that we have another showroom. So that's not even the showroom. This is just a place to walk by or sit and enjoy great entertainment right in the middle of the ship. I just love it.
That's awesome. So, okay, 2 questions. What's your favorite ship and your favorite destination? It's hard.
My favorite, so hard. I know. And people ask me this all the time. I have a couple of different favorite ships. I think one of my favorite ships is the Carnival Legend or the Spirit class ship. So the Miracle is like the Legend. the Carnival Legend because it was the first one we took our kids on, and they were young. They were 5, 7, 9, and now they're 20. And I just took them back to college. So I love that. And the other ship that is just kind of a favorite for me, and I think it's one that, because I've sailed on her a lot, the Carnival Sunshine. She sails over on the East Coast. She does Charleston, and then she's going to be sailing out of Norfolk in 2025. It's a great class of ship. But outside of that, I would say my very favorite ship is the Carnival Celebration. I have been fortunate enough to sail on her a couple of times. And that XL class ship that we have, and again, the Carnival Jubilee is a sister ship to her, just takes the ship itself to another level. You know, every single one of our ships across the fleet is going to give you the same software, the same food, the same amazing crew, similar entertainment, all the fun stuff, you know, the guy's burger, all that stuff we were talking about. But this XL class ship, the actual ship itself, you know, really does bring some new things like Bolt roller coaster. You know, 3 roller coasters at sea. We have all 3 of them, you know, so that I think the Carnival Celebration, that's my final answer. Carnival Celebration.
How about your favorite destination?
My gosh, such a hard one. I will say that Grand Turk. The Turks and Caicos, you just cannot beat that water. So I'm going to have to go with Grand Turk there. I love that whole experience, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just easy. You know, I don't need all that. I mean, there's a little bit of shops, but, you know, I'm not big into huge shopping or huge shore excursions. When I get to the destination, I like to get off the ship, park myself in a lounge chair, get a little daiquiri, and just enjoy the ship. Put my toes in the water.
For me, it's not about the destination. The destinations are cool, but it's about the experience, getting on the ship and just experiencing everything the different ships have to offer. To me, that's what I like about it. In fact, sometimes I don't even get off. I'll stay on all day, go to the pool, get some ice cream, and, you know, have a blast.
My perfect cruise would be a 7-day cruise to nowhere.
Exactly. You know, you don't have to be at home. You don't have the phones. You don't need any of that stuff. It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Any last tips or advice you can give us about Carnival?
This is what I will leave you with. We have opened up our cruises through April of 2026. And I know that seems like such a far and long time away, but I will tell you, as Michael will tell you, and as he has seen, the booking window for cruises is crazy. They are so popular right now. So if you are thinking about a cruise, the best advice I can give you is book it now. Get with Michael, let him know what you need. Do not wait. The prices are not going to go down. You're going to get the best deal now. And you can book with Carnival's Early Saver Fare, which comes with that price protection. So you know you're locked into the best rate. But do not delay. If you're even thinking about a cruise, get it booked now.
Absolutely. And it's true. Prices aren't going down. In fact, they're just getting higher and higher and higher the longer you wait. So let's lock in that price now. I do want to leave you guys with this. I'm having my birthday bash in October 2024. If you go to my website, travelmationmichael.com/birthday, fill out the form and you'll get this emailed over to you. It's got all the dates, the times. I've got interior ocean views and balconies available. Prices starting at $600 a person. All you need is $250 per person. Deposit with me. I'll get you set up on it. My whole family's going. It's going to be a blast. We're going to 2 nights in Cabo San Lucas and 1 night in Ensenada, a couple nights at sea on the Carnival Radiance, and we are just so excited. I hope you all can join me. Megan, thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, Carnival Cruise Lines. It's a classic. You can't go wrong. Thank you so much, and you guys have a fantastic day. Travelmationmichael.com. Thank you.